Hi, everyone. I'm Davide. I lead the AI team at the Ethereum Foundation. So this is not properly an AI talk, although we do a lot of work in AI. This is about how we can use blockchains and Ethereum to coordinate AI and also to keep humans kind of relevant and in control in this AGI world that we're approaching. So the vision we have is that we want Ethereum to be like the decentralized settlement and coordination backbone for machines with humans at the center. So Ethereum for AI really means Ethereum for humans. So essentially, the idea is that we want to keep giving agency to the users, control, and then ownership of their data, of their memories, and of their assets. And I'm going to show you what protocols and what technologies we are building for this. So the motivation for us is that Ethereum so far has been one of the main settlement layers for this new wave of finance, like digital finance. But a settlement layer is only as valuable as the amount of economic activity that it settles, and more and more of this is being intermediated by AI. So we feel that this is kind of a key area where we should invest. And it's funny because I think 2 years ago I wrote this post called the Internet of Agents, and people were kind of not seeing this, especially even within the blockchain ecosystem. They were like, okay, how are blockchains even relevant for AI? But today there is a lot of problems in AI that people are talking about, how do we govern these things? How do we secure these things? And that's where the work we've been doing becomes relevant. So we have a standard on Ethereum, which is for agent coordination that I'll describe. And then basically with the rise of autonomous AI, we just seen the beginning, but all these things become real, and we're starting to see more usage already. So the work we do, there is really two pillars. One is decentralized AI coordination, as I said. So we want to use blockchains as a public computer for discovery and trust, for securing API calls, bots hiring bots, staking, negotiation and commitment, so cooperation between different AIs for different manufacturers even. And then, of course, all the financial primitives that the chain can offer. The other area is I'm using this acronym CROPS. It means censorship resistant, open, private, and secure. So these are the values that we follow when building the Ethereum platform. And these are values that AI today completely lacks. So we kind of want to export them in AI. And this means investing in local AI, local agents to interact with the chain, security auditors. The security industry has been kind of subsidized by blockchain in the past 10 years. And basically we want to reorient this to essentially make progress in AI secured by cryptography and secured by blockchains, protocol agents, governance, and then eventually you can envision this world in which also the AI production chain is not just one vertically integrated company, but a lot of protocols that are working together to produce verifiable artifacts, which are the models. Yeah, maybe I'll go fast here. I don't know how relevant for this audience is, but the Ethereum Foundation now is investing quite heavily on this. We have a dedicated team. We have active collaboration with privacy and security teams across the ecosystem. And then in the Ethereum ecosystem, there is a lot of builders that are focused on private AI and on kind of new applications for agent interoperability. Some of them you've heard about or you will hear about today as well. So here is a roadmap for our team. So as I said, we have two areas. One is AI coordination, and there is this new standard called ERC 8004, which is basically governance for AI agents. So it's two decentralized registry. One as agent identity, and the other one essentially allows people to leave and bots to leave feedback to other bots. So the idea is that these are primitives that as AI services scale, will allow discovery of AI services similar to what's happening on the internet today, right? You don't have centralized registry. You have an open protocol where these agents that are economic entities are registered, and anyone can discover. People can build Google on top of this. People cannot build Google on top of private MCP registries or private A2A registries. The other area is privacy and security. We have a bunch of projects related to verifying properties of AI system and of their input data. I'll talk briefly about a couple of them. Just an overview of what this ERC 8004 standard past 5 months have been. We kind of published the spec as an open source repo 5 months ago. Since then, it's been adopted by every blockchain, all the existing blockchain networks, not just Ethereum, not just Ethereum-compatible chains. We have hundreds of projects that are building on these standards and registering agents and using this for agent identities. And there is a lot of primitives that people are building on top of these standards, which is very exciting. We feel that this is kind of a new small network that is kind of growing in capabilities and size. Hopefully, this will become the place where you go to discover new agent or trust in the future. People are building new primitives on top, as I said. So there is a cool project called Sign In with Agent, which essentially allows agent to prove properties that have been certified on the registry in order to access different services and APIs. And this has become one of the main standards on the Ethereum blockchain and beyond. The other thing we're doing is, as Ilya was saying before, it's kind of important to bring together researchers and builders, industry practitioners, and especially for us, since it's very early in using blockchains to govern AI, is very important to essentially bridge the gap with the AI research community. We've been publishing a new RIPS ICLR for the past 2 or 3 years, but we need to continue this. So we have a couple of grants which are focused on AI-related blockchain research. I'm just giving them here in case there is anyone interested to apply. You can also talk to me later. The other main area is essentially building a digital infrastructure that is robust and secure in the age of AI. So this is an example protocol that we just released. It's called ZK API credits. So essentially, the idea here is that we not only want agents and AIs to be able to pay for services in a very seamless and efficient way, which they can already do with blockchain-based payments. So they can pay for receiving, your agent can pay for receiving AI tokens. Each single time it sends a prompt to a cloud LLM, doesn't need a subscription. But in this work, we felt it's really important to endow this with privacy. And so the idea is that now you can, using some modern cryptography, you can anonymously pay for intelligence or other services. This is really cool. We built this protocol that is also post-quantum resistance. We feel that essentially, in the future, Ethereum should be the most secure place where you want to store your assets, you want to store your memory encrypted, is essentially the place where in a situation where AI is running wild in the world and hacks are increasing, you see Ethereum as kind of the secure place where the human stays in control. And we have a team. There is my direct team, and then we also have like the ERC 8004 team, and we have many other hundreds of builders in the ecosystem, as I've said. And yeah, a bunch of references if you are interested in this work or in related work we are doing, like to train AI agents that can negotiate using escrows on chain. Please come and talk to me.